But yeah,
Hello, with a side of podcast, Kyla and Glenn.
Glenn and Kyla.
Christmas special today, lads.
Woo.
Hopefully, we have some I don't know talk show vibes going on today. It's kind of hard to
Yeah.
achieve though. If
I
only we could get music in the background or something, but I don't know exactly how to do that.
yeah. Currently no one watching. Love to see it. Love to see it. Anyway, we'll just keep talking.
We've a great fan
Maybe
base.
someone will join. Oh,
Sure. I think the
someone's there.
majority of the views come in after. I think that's the case with most live things. But
Yeah.
we'll just
Our
crack
first one
on.
got loads, and then afterwards it was just kind of like, yeah.
Yeah. Favorite time of the year, Kyla?
I'd say it is.
Yeah.
I couldn't say when people are like, oh, what's your favorite season, and most people are like winter or summer.
Yeah.
Like I can't decide what is my favorite. Because I like spring because my birthday. I like summer because it's summer. I like winter because it's winter, and I like autumn because it's kind of cold, but still kind of like that's like more fashion wise. I like it.
Yeah, autumn is just the vibiest season, I think.
It is such a vibe
The most
season,
aesthetic season. Like the color palettes of autumn are just
especially in
a lot
Maynooth.
better.
All
Oh
the
yeah,
leaves around South
that wee
Campus.
park. What is that park called, by the way? You know the
What
big
park?
one, the big on the way to Tesco.
On the way to Tesco. Oh, like the one where it's just like a straight line
Yeah,
and loads of streets. I don't know.
that was
I was
lovely
meaning
there.
to go down. Like when level 5 hit, me and my roommate, we were like, oh yeah, we'll go on walks and we'll go down there and we'll go explore. And we never did. So, anywho.
I actually never went on many discovery walks around Maynooth.
I went on a walk to Lidl.
Oh, the far one. Oh, that's actually that's far enough.
Yeah. We did
there's
it.
a canal.
Huh?
There's a canal a minute.
Oh yeah, we actually walked that last week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How'd
and
you
then
get down to it?
we went to the train station.
Oh, it's up there,
And then because that's where the river flows. We went in and we're there. This was at I want to say 9 or 10 o'clock in the evening.
In the evening, Jesus,
Yeah, we were
that's
like, we were after eating, and we were like, we're bored. And then we're like, well, we're going to walk because we were all like feeling like we were so riled up for some reason, like stress wise and all. But we weren't thinking about it. Like we weren't really stressing about anything as such. It was last Wednesday actually.
Was it nice?
And then, oh yeah, it was lovely. Like it was
Real
dark.
relaxing.
So you couldn't really
It's
see
nice
anything.
to walking beside water is either just like terrifying or really relaxing.
Yeah, it was low key terrifying because we were like, oh, what if we get pushed in or what if something jumps out at us?
Oh,
But
God.
nothing did. And then we walked all the way down to Tesco. We went to go into Tesco, but it was closing because this is nearly 11 o'clock now. And then we just walked all the way back up through the town.
I love those nighttime walks.
Oh yeah,
I
wouldn't go by myself though.
Want to go on one. Oh no, not at all. I don't even like doing that. I hate doing that. I used to always want to go on one on early in the morning, Christmas Day, to try and catch Santa.
I love that. I used to not really sleep Christmas, and I still don't really sleep Christmas Eve. I don't know why. I just can't sleep. Yeah. I think I get too excited.
I always still try and go to bed early on Christmas Eve just to hold on to some of the magic.
Yeah.
I'd be in bed. I have a tradition. I have a bath every Christmas Eve. I'd be in bed at 9 o'clock, like a little child, wrapped up all cozy and all.
Aww.
You love it though. I still get up early as well and go down and
Oh yeah, we wake me and my sister. We're up at I'm nearly up at every hour of the night, just being like, what time is it? It's only 2 o'clock. Right, we'll leave it for a bit longer.
Yes.
And then 6 o'clock. Last year it was 7 o'clock. I was like, oh. It's I want to get up at 6 because I'm so excited for the present I've asked for from Santa.
Yeah. Oh, 6 is definitely the best time.
6 is the top time, and then I'm up for the day. A lot of people go back to sleep, but I'm just I can't be arsed. I'm too excited.
Oh yeah, I always say as well. Do you go to mass?
In the past few years, we've been going on Christmas Eve, to midnight mass.
Mm.
Yeah, but Yeah, so we don't really go to mass anymore. But usually our grandparents and granduncle, they'd go to mass and then they'd call up to the house afterwards because they just lived down the road, but they'd always come up and we'd have like tea, and I'd always have like smoked salmon and brown bread. For some reason, it's just a Christmas tradition I
Yeah,
have to have. I
everyone
didn't
has
even do
those
it on.
weird little Christmas traditions, don't they?
For some reason, mine's eating smoked salmon on brown bread. But anyway,
I don't wonder, is there going to be mass this year?
I mean, I won't be going.
Oh
I've only
no,
gone
I
to.
haven't went in years, to be honest, man.
Like I would have went to mass. To be fair, like I would have been brought to Christmas Day mass anyway. But like, Mom said when I turn 18, I can choose whether I want to go to mass or not. So I just
Yeah.
go on occasions that I'd want to go. Like I was at two masses. Well, one was a funeral, but I was at two mass, and one was an anniversary mass. So there was reasons why I went.
Yeah.
But I didn't go up for communion. I wasn't even inside for one of the like the anniversary mass. Like we didn't go inside.
They're
Well, there was
understandable,
no space
like
anyway.
events like that and like funerals and all, but I don't think I've actually went to like a mass. Do you know what I mean? Just like a mass.
Last time I probably went was COVID, like before COVID hit and all. But
it would have been a few years ago now. I can't even think. Speaking of like the excitement of Christmas Day and not being able to sleep for Santi, I said before the show, we have to talk about how we found out Santa Claus wasn't real.
Yeah. Do you want to go first, Ben? Because I feel like yours is less embarrassing. Because mine, I don't even want. Okay, go.
Mine was, I don't know. Mine like gradually happened. Do you get me? So there was a.
Oh, did you like pick up out of the pieces or something?
Yeah. Well, no. You see, I knew for ages, but then there was like a breaking point. So I remember, I think it was my brother found a shopping list one year.
Oh.
And we were both like freaking out, and we were like, "What does this mean?" But then like that was handled well by the parents. Yeah, fair play to them. They got away with that one.
Oh.
And then
what age were you there?
I can't remember. What age are you in like first class?
First class?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. You'd be 7. No. Yeah. Don't tell me you found out when you were really young.
No, yeah, really young. And
oh my god.
I remember but like I didn't like know at 7, you know what I mean? I remember in second class, we started going on the computer a lot, and we started like kind of piecing it together, but we didn't want to find anything, so we like avoid like looking at things.
Oh my god!
I think it was third class. It's I was friends like with one of my friends in third class. I'm not gonna name him, but we were having a conversation one day, and I was like, "Oh, like what are you getting from Santa?" And he was like, "Oh, Santa, like blah blah blah," and I was like, "Oh, like what's wrong with Santa?" And I was like, "Do you believe in Santa?" And he was like, "No, I don't believe in Santa." And I was like, "What? Like Santa's real?" And him and like the Easter Bunny and like all of my insecurities came out, and I was like, the Tooth Fairy and all. He was just like the Easter Bunny, and I was like, yeah. And I just always remembered like the line he said to me was like, "Do you actually think a big bunny hops down the M50?" And the glass was shattered, and like all my dreams were crushed. It's just like, oh, it makes too much sense. It makes too much sense. Can't be real. And yeah, Christmas was never as good after that.
Oh my god, you were
you
were so young.
I know, my mom like knew something was up because like I wasn't really excited and I kept asking questions, but I don't think there was ever the moment when she said it to me. I just think over a few years, and then like she started saying stuff like, "Now Santi like forgot what you asked him and all, like Santi lost the list, so you have to tell me." And then I was just like, yeah, the jig is up.
Oh,
I still call it Santi though with my mom. You know the
Oh
way
yeah.
you ask for a few bits like for
Mm,
Christmas. I'm like, oh, will Santi, bring me this. He's like, yeah, Santi, get that.
yeah. Because I still get Santa because I have a little brother, like.
Yeah. Oh, you're
So we
lucky.
still, yeah, we still do. Well, I feel like no matter what, I want to keep doing Santa. Like,
Oh
my
no, yeah,
brother's
no,
20 and
we
he's still
still do
getting
it.
Santa presents.
Yeah, no,
I
my
never
brother's
wanted to
still.
stop.
My brother's the same age, and I'm up there as well. Like, but we still do the whole wrapping up presents and getting up early because just for the crack of
Oh
it. Like,
yeah.
it's just
Oh, it's so
great.
much better. Like I would
Yeah.
100% be doing that as long as I can. Like I might even when I
Mm.
have my own kids be like, Santa's coming to me too, just for the joy.
Santa's buying himself something nice this year.
Mm.
So what's your
Well,
story, Carla? You don't have to say it now.
no, I will say it because I feel like people do know this story as well. It's just kind of embarrassing.
Is it
Um,
tragic?
it's not even sad how I found out. It's it's embarrassing what
Okay.
age I was when I found out.
What age were you?
I was in first year anyway.
Oh, man.
I am still a clueless person half the time. Like I stopped believing in like the Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny and all, but
Yeah,
Santa,
but
Santa was
Santa
100%
just
real.
always hangs on a bit
He
longer.
was real.
Yeah.
I was like, um, we were there in art in Miss Tynan's art class. This is when we were testing out subjects and all.
Yeah.
So it was like one of the earlier weeks of first year. And I feel like I can't fully remember, but I remember people being on about like how Santa's not real. And in my head I was like, wait, what? I was like, oh my god. And then when people were like, wait, oh, you knew that. And I was like, yeah. Mm.
Oh no.
No, I did not ruin my
Oh
childhood
no.
in that
Did you
classroom.
did you show your devastation?
Oh, but the fact is, later on that day when I got home, Mom was like, "Oh, Kyla, I should just," or like my two younger siblings right in the room, they weren't
Yeah.
there, and Mom was just like, "Yeah, Kyla, like Santa's not real now, but you can still ask for presents just for like your siblings' sake and all." And I was like, "Yeah, I found out that today in art class, Mom." Mm.
It must be tough for the parents. Like they lied to us for years about so many things,
Oh, stop.
and they have to keep doing it. Like,
See, I'm glad I didn't find out, as in like it was spoiled for me.
yeah.
Like,
You were old
like
enough as
for my
well.
sister, she came across a receipt in her book
Oh.
and was like, "Oh."
Yeah,
And I was
I've
like, "Oh,
often found receipts like on presents, and my mum and dad would just say Santi still has to buy some things. Like he can't make everything.
fair."
But you
Nah,
kind of,
my sister was like in fifth class or so. She was kind of at that age where she,
yeah.
had sense. But I obviously wasn't at that age.
Did you
So,
have any idea at all?
I don't think I did.
Oh, can you remember?
Not fully, but like I was
Did
still
you
like there
have
hoping to get Santa
moments?
presents. Like
Did you have moments where you were like, oh, maybe he's not real?
I probably did,
Yeah.
but I chose to ignore it because I was like, I still
Mm.
want Santa. Like I start planning my gifts as soon as like Christmas will be over. I'll be starting like, what do I want next year now?
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
fuck.
I'm one of those type of people. Like
Yeah.
I asked for a clattering last year, but Santa didn't know my ring finger size and forgot, so I had to wait.
Oh,
And
fuck. I'm clumsy.
I made sure Santa knew this year.
Yeah.
And then I kept having ideas. I was like, oh, I want this too, and this, and I was like, oh,
Yeah. No, I do that. I'll see something I want, and I'll be like, oh, I'm getting that for Christmas. Like
mm,
Santa's gonna bring me that. But
yeah,
it's always like it's handy for getting things that are in that weird price range where you don't want to pay for them yourself, but you want
yeah.
them, but you just can't justify
Mm.
paying for them. So like,
Oh yeah,
even jackets, like jackets for me, when I used to spend loads of money on them, now I'm just like, I can't justify like, why would you spend on a good
nah.
jacket? 200 quid,
Wait, did you just say 300 quid or 200?
200.
Okay, because Jesus Christ, my heart.
Yeah,
Like 200, that's inner
200 is
calm
a
coming
good
at me.
jacket. Like,
then our cabin mum jumps at me there when you say like 200 for a jacket. Because my most expensive jacket is one that I didn't even have to buy because it's like my mom or dad's like vintage Levi denim jacket, and that's probably
Yeah,
the most expensive thing I own.
that's class.
But it's because it was theirs when they were young, and it just happened to be in the house. Like I don't think I don't know how the one from Aldi, which was €15, and then I have a few that I bought on Depop, so they're cheaper. Like I don't have any
Yeah.
pricey jackets, but I think I'm getting one for Christmas actually. Oops.
What's like the most amount you'd spend on an item of clothing?
Me?
Yeah.
Are we including shoes?
We'll deal with shoes differently because shoes you kind of have to splash a bit of cash with them,
Yeah.
don't you?
Depending on the item, and like depending on like I don't really think of brands. I think of what I wear it.
Yeah, it's a lot easier for girls to do that though because half of men's
There
fashion
is
is
still
brand.
girls who are like, I want branded stuff.
Yeah.
Like you'd rarely catch me in a Nike hoodie or something like that. Champion hoodie. Like I don't own any. Like I have some like workout gear, but that's really the height of it. Like I don't ever look for brands. I look for what I like. I don't know. But I don't think I've ever spent like at least over €50 on something. Not including like jerseys or something like that. That's a different story. Like
Yeah, no. Some jerseys are expensive now, man.
yeah.
70 quid for like some football jerseys.
Oh, I was looking at the Black Friday sales, and they went down a bit. I was like, oh, might get myself a new Mayo jersey,
It's
but I
never the
didn't.
new ones though, like.
No, like I wanted to. Like I might look into getting the new Mayo. Like if Mayo come out with a new jersey next year, I might consider getting it. Because I have Mayo. I have a really nice Mayo jersey. To be fair, like it's when they switched it up from the big like Elveries and they had the big red stripe or something going on it, and it's really nice and it has like the Intersport and all.
I think the male
But it's
jerseys are
like nearly
class.
3 or 4 years ago, old at this stage. But the
They're
ones
like
before that were terrible, and the ones now are grand. I like the blue ones. Sorry, I harping on. What were you saying?
the €75 for a player fit. Jesus, I've never actually realized how expensive they are.
They are really pricey, like.
Yeah, but they're worth it, definitely.
Yeah, they're good because you can wear them whenever and wherever.
And I've often worn a jersey out, like no shame, but no shame.
Like I haven't really gotten the chance to probably go out in a jersey as such. Like I didn't go out for Calvin last year, and then obviously you couldn't go out really this year. Like I went out for Castleratin and then I had my sister's like training top on last year and all that. But
Did
like
you
I
play at all? Sorry.
did up until like I stopped in primary school and I was doing like coming and bun school and all.
Oh
And
yeah,
like
that was
I would
class.
100% go back to Gaelic if I have the motivation to.
Yeah.
Because I never really like I'm not I'm not great at like soling the ball. Let's say I never was, but if I put in the work, I'm not like tooting my own horn. But like if I put in the work,
Yeah.
I would have been a grand like football player. To be fair, probably wouldn't have been county material like yourself. But
you kind of play for the crack though.
yeah. You? Oh no, I do. Like I'm maybe not next year, but like in 2021, but potentially 2022, I might go back.
It's just something about
Because
like
I can kick a ball. To be fair, like in fucking secondary school when we'd be there kicking the ball over and back to each other.
yeah.
Like,
but you can be the shittest like guy player in the world. You could, but you just play on the team just for the laugh,
yeah.
like.
Oh yeah, I feel like I have a great kick.
Yeah.
But I think that's because in Irish dancing, like you had to kick your legs in a certain way.
Yeah.
So I might look really
translates so
stupid, and
much.
my toe is like pointing directly to the ground and all.
That's what you have to do, though. That's
Yeah.
half of the trouble, like.
But I look very.
Nice punch,
It looks
man.
like I'm about to go and do a dance when I kick, and my leg goes up with me because I'm just so used to
And your
doing
arm
something
put
like
out
that in
to the
Irish
side as
dancing.
well.
I wonder who's actually watching right now.
Yeah, I haven't
Just
checked, to be
curious.
honest.
Like, It's so annoying you can't actually see who's viewing it. If anyone, oh, wait a minute, no,
Should we do a Christmas quiz?
yeah, let's.
I have one up. I'm not sure about its quality though.
Is it a BuzzFeed one? Because that's one I'm
I
interested in.
haven't found a BuzzFeed one.
I just looked up BuzzFeed Xmas quiz.
Did it come up?
Yeah, like I want to find like what Christmas song. I'm gonna try find out what Christmas song are you. Oh wait. Oh, Are you a boomer, millennial, or Gen Z
Oh yeah,
based
I see that
on your
one.
Christmas music taste? This
Mm.
would you rather for Christmas? Okay, let's see if my music taste is classy or trashy. I feel like my Spotify Wrapped from this year would say I'm trashy, but anywho, choose one. Last Christmas, obviously, banger. Choose one. Oh, yes. Oh, why the
Reading out
fuck
there?
is it? It says choose one. Step into Christmas or Fairy Tale of New York.
Oh, Fairy Tale
Like
in
I'd
New
have to
York.
go. I'm obviously going to go with Fairy Tale of New York,
Yeah.
but I fucking love Step into Christmas. You know.
Do you?
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I don't know why.
Elton
I think
John,
it's
like.
because of Gavin and Stacey. Actually, why did I say I don't know why? It's because of Gavin and Stacey.
I haven't heard that song in a while.
See, I've been listening to a lot of Christmas music, so I have.
Do you have that Christmas playlist on Spotify?
Yeah,
Oh, I love that one.
it's a
Just
good
makes you
one.
feel all happy. What's the next question there?
On this thing, there was what was another one that was hard to choose? Mistletoe by Justin Bieber or Underneath the Tree by Kelly Clarkson.
Mistletoe. That is a
Yeah,
classic. I
yeah.
actually went through a little phase in primary school where I'd perform in front of my class on we used to do like talent shows after every break, and I remember singing
Oh
the
yeah.
Justin Bieber song. I don't know if I told you this story, but I sang the Justin Bieber song in front of the class, and the teacher told me that I have to let other people sing every now and then, and I never sang again. Never sang again. Ruined my
She
life.
crushed your career.
Yeah, I could have been Billy Barry or something on the Late Late Show.
Don't bring that up.
Of,
That was my dream when I was younger.
Was it?
I would have died to be on the toy show. That's why I want to host it so bad.
Yeah, but Billy
Like
Barry,
that's my career goal. Like my very far out goal. Take over the Late Late Show.
I know. I know. Does the whole like performance scene and like stage scene, it's just kind of odd, isn't it?
What do you mean odd?
It's just like I used to do drama like ages ago, and it's just there's a type of person that does all that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, have you seen the Stage Kid memes?
Oh, like theater kids and all.
Yeah, theater kid memes and all.
Ah.
Do you not
See,
get
I
that?
low-key wish I would. I low-key wish I was a theater kid.
Oh, lad, you're
Deep down,
totally.
like I wish I could sing like theater kids. Holy shit, they can fucking sing.
Yeah, and they do it at every chance they get as well.
I mean, I wouldn't be that bad, but like I'd say.
You did the musical, didn't you? This year.
Yeah, I did the musical. Yeah, it was 2 years ago now, wasn't it? Oh my god. Damn.
Oh Jesus Christ, it was. Yeah.
Huh.
The musical was great crack though, but that's like.
I am forever grateful for doing the musical. Sorry, what?
Oh, definitely. It just wasn't taken too seriously, like
Yeah, like I loved it. Sure, I got a boyfriend out of it, like.
With the wee lad. Was it his singing that just drew you in?
Yeah, I mean, I was good that he wasn't singing to me when he did his solo, but maybe he was deep down, but he just couldn't show it. I hope you're not listening.
I remember, or for anyone I don't know who may be listening, our secondary school used to do a musical every 2 years.
Yeah.
And I wasn't in the last one, but I was in one when I was in second year, and like the stage fright, it is horrible. It's horrible, like.
See, like, yeah, it was scary, and yes, I did have Rescue Remedy on hand, but I'm used to getting up and doing stuff in groups because of dancing.
Yeah.
Like if I was up there singing by myself, that'd be a completely different story. But the fact that I was always in a team when I was doing Irish dancing since like end of primary school. I'd stopped solo dancing like, so I was kind of
Um,
used to just being crowded by people on
do you
stage, I
reckon
guess.
you could just get up and sing on a stage? Like,
Huh?
could you just get up and sing on a stage? Would you be
If
able?
I was with people,
Alone.
yeah. If I
Alone.
was drunk, probably as well. I mean, me and Eva, we did karaoke New Year's Eve last year in McGowan's.
That is the best
Like
crack ever.
I was fairly tipsy now, but I
What you
would have done
sing?
that completely sober as well. I love karaoke.
What did you sing?
Hey Ya by Outcast.
Oh, that's a great
Have you
one.
not seen that
That's a
video?
great tune. There's a video.
Yeah.
Oh, lad,
Oh,
send it to me.
I don't even know who has video. I know I have a video of it because I think Grania got one. But I feel like a few people got a video of it and it was up on their actual stories, and I was like, oh my god. But I was like, and I'd do it again.
Oh, you would. But karaoke is
Yeah,
a different thing but like,
that's crack.
yeah, and
Going
like a
up and
musical.
singing like a proper serious song by yourself,
Yeah.
that's a whole different story.
I remember I had to, what is this song called? If You Leave Me Now, I think it's called. I remember I
Oh, I
had to
don't know.
sing that, like a proper love song, and If You Leave Me Now in Chicago. And just during the rehearsals, I actually, I got put off the role. I had like a main role, and then I lost the role because probably because I was too afraid to sing. But I just remember, even at the practice, just being so horrible. The fact that like everyone's like listening to you, and you kind of have to be a bit serious.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't speak. Like I was like a deer in headlights.
Ah, okay.
It's weird.
Yeah. It always depends on the circumstances around it and all that jazz.
In that, like, this sounds, this actually sounds so like cringy, but literally that theater does be packed for
Which one?
the musicals. Where the
Oh,
wee round
Rammer.
theater. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's scary. Like, and all your mates and
Mm.
all, and everyone's like sneering and like joking, and
Oh,
you just have to do the thing. That would have been horrible. But
yeah.
at the same time, once you do it first, it'll probably be great crack.
Oh, yeah. Like
Yeah.
the first show was always scary and it's always bound to go wrong in some way. But then by the time you're doing the like last handful, it's like, a walk in the park
Mm.
because you're so used to it. And you're not like, you can barely see who's in the audience unless they're right in the front. You're like, oh, Jesus Christ, not them. But
When
other
is
than that,
that?
like,
What time of the year is that around?
it's usually on the last week of November. I think I seen Virginia post on Twitter or Facebook how it would have been the musical.
Yeah, I kind of associate musicals like strictly with Christmas.
I don't.
No.
Pantomimes, yes.
Oh yeah, pantomimes. That's what I'm thinking of. Sorry.
But
Jesus,
musicals
sorry.
are like all year round for me.
What's your favorite pantomime then? Your Christmas panto?
The Jedward ones hit different though back in the day.
Yeah.
See, I feel like you'd always hear the ads like, it's no ordinary panto, it's the Gaiety
Yeah,
panto.
that's what it is. I
Never
couldn't
went
think
to
of
one of those pantos. I always went to like one in the Olympia and all. Can't remember which ones I've been to because it was like when I was in primary school when I went.
That's all. Is that like a strictly Irish thing?
It can't
The
be.
way, yeah, but just like the way people go on about pantos, like
Yeah,
it just seems strictly Irish.
like a lot of like Irish celebrities would go into the pantos like if they. Oh, it is in the UK though. I'm pretty sure as well, or they do
Or
something like that. Because I remember, I think I seen Danny Dyer doing one, like the two Danny Dyers in one together.
oh,
Yeah. Oh, update on that quiz I was doing. You know, the is your music taste classy or
mhm,
trashy when it comes to Christmas?
yes.
I was told I have terrible taste in Christmas songs.
What did you pick?
I picked White Christmas by no, I picked Jingle Bell Rock over White Christmas. I picked Happy Xmas War is over. Over It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year. I chose
Yeah,
Merry Christmas Everyone over Let It Snow
yeah,
times 3.
you're right.
So then I picked Do They Know It's Christmas over Sleigh Ride.
Yeah,
I
that's
picked
right.
Feliz Navidad over Just Like Christmas. Don't even know that song. I chose Santa Claus is Coming to Town over Santa's Coming for Us.
Santa's coming for us.
You know the one like Santa's coming for us. The one by
No.
Sia. I picked Driving Home for Christmas because for some reason I just bopped that a lot.
Yeah.
Over
That's a good
Christmas,
tune.
Baby Please Come Home. See, I didn't really know that these two. It was like 8 Days of Christmas or Oh Santa. So I picked Oh Santa because I think I've heard of it. I listened to it recently and I was kind of bopping to it. Wonderful Christmas Time over 2,000 miles because I like Paul McCartney.
Do you know the
I chose
whole like? Do you know the way once it hits Christmas, the radio stations come on and the music is played, and like obviously all the shops go all the Christmas decorations.
yeah.
How comfortable are you with? I don't know. I can't think of the word. The like consumerism around Christmas. Is that the
Like
word?
the amount people end up buying.
Yeah, just like how it's like it's a capitalist dream, isn't it? There's a time of the
Yeah,
year want to buy people things.
I see where you're coming from. You see, I probably should know more about this considering like I'm doing sociology and there was sections about consumption and all. And I
Yeah,
think in my presentation I was bringing in how people overbuy at Christmas because they feel the need to,
yeah,
and
that's what I'm. It's almost like
yeah, they
it's
like
guilt if you don't buy people presents. To it's well,
yeah.
depending on your relationship
It's
with
not
them.
even presents though. It's decorating that gets people a lot. People feel the need to have their house extremely decorated, especially if they're in a town or in
Yeah,
an estate because their house would be seen. My
and
house,
there's competitions like in certain estates.
oh
Like
yeah,
people
like
like get hold grudges because of their decorations.
oh my god. See,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
like I live in the middle of nowhere, so
Do
and
you
I live
put
beside
anything
two
up on
people.
the outside?
Mm.
None.
Like I did I came home. It was like when the Late Late Toy Show was on, so we were putting up the Christmas tree on the Sunday after that, and then like I did the majority of the work. I have to say, don't mean to flex. I did the majority of the work
The
first
inside.
because
You're always decorating. Even your room
yeah, I
is.
know.
Your apartment is done up.
Yeah, I need to actually clean my room badly. I'll probably have to do that after this and go and get my washing. But
What else was I thinking about?
hmm.
Uh, yeah, I was like looking at my bank account and I was like looking at all the charges and I was like just so easily able to justify, oh, I was buying presents and like, oh, I was doing this, and I end up like buying presents for people that probably shouldn't be buying presents for, and then overbuying on the presents.
Yeah,
But you don't mind it because it's the spirit of Christmas.
I know. Like
It's
it's
like I have no shame. It's Christmas.
yeah.
Buy up, like
See, I think this year I've bought for more than I usually end up buying for
yeah. So have I, to be honest.
because we did Secret Santa as a family, which I pushed for that. I was like, yeah, let's do Secret Santa for with all of us, and then
Yeah,
I've gotten that present sorted. I'm not gonna list out what I got because
don't.
no, that's secret. But the person who I have has me as well.
Oh, how do you know? Did you run it?
Yeah, we basically all told each other.
Oh, that's some Secret Santa.
I know, but see, me and the girls from home, like my friend group, I texted them when I was like, oh, can we do like a not so like I have an idea, like, do we want to give ourselves numbers and we'll just keep doing a number generator until we've all sorted out our Santa gifts. So we could do like Secret Santa, so we have a bit more of an excuse to see each other because I haven't seen half my closest friends since September, and
And do you
it's
buy
hard in
presents?
that way.
Do you
Huh?
buy presents for them friends? Like,
We see instead of buying something for everyone, we just did Secret Santa to cut down the cost.
So usually, do you buy presents for friends? Like that's not even like
We only do
is
Secret Santa. We
you know what I
would
mean?
buy for presents or birthdays.
Would you?
Yeah,
Oh well,
like
for
we
your
kind of
birthday.
pair up. We kind of group up and we buy presents for certain.
Yeah.
Each one, like there's a 7 of us, so 3 of us we'd get something, and if it's one of our birthdays, then the 2 of us get something, and then there's 4, and then if it's one of our like the 3's birthdays, they'll get something for us, and if it's one of theirs, they'll do like a tree and a tree. Like it's hard to explain, but that's how we do it for birthdays and all. Like
If
it was Granya's birthday the other day, so we have to me and Shannon bought Grania a present. We still have to give it to her. It's the easiest way.
When it comes to Christmas, like, should you feel the need to buy your friends presents?
When we were all in school together, there wasn't as much of a need because we were constantly around each other.
Yeah.
But this year, I really wanted to like we've done Secret Santa since 3rd year, I think. Like last year, we did loads. Like there was about 10 of us doing Secret Santa all together. But this year, it's only 7. Like we just texted into the group chat. I was like, let's do it. And then Emily was like, there's a Secret Santa generator. So we were like, get on that. And then we all got like emails and we just like put in our name. It's like, oh, this is who you got. And it was so cute. I was like, I love this.
That's class. I wish I did Secret Santa on campus. I think you know. That was a bit of crack.
Yeah, did you ever actually get that?
Yeah, I got it last night, and apparently one of like a French student got me.
Oh.
And she got me, or they got me, this class like card drinking game where there's like a deck of cards and each card has like something that you have to do. So like if you draw this card, you have to hold your arms like a T-Rex and drink like a T-Rex. You know what I mean?
I love that.
Aaron got a card. I don't know if he was telling you where he could only speak with 1-syllable words. The card was called like I Caveman. And that was a great crack. And then they got me a bag of like homemade Christmas cookies. I was loving it. I was so glad I did it.
We did Secret Santa in our apartment, and then since Aaron's like up here a lot, we got him some things, and he got me a Carpool Karaoke board game, which is because I was obviously hinting at him when me, Kiva, and Aaron were in Aldi. I was like, "Oh, it's so cool! Can I get it? Can I get it? Please, please! Can you get it for me, please?" And he did. But we did Secret Santa here, and I had Chloe had Kiva, Kiva had Alicia, and Alicia had me. Like it worked in a perfect circle. And what did I get? I got like in Tiger they have these like surprise bags for grown-ups and they have them for kids.
Tiger
I got
is the
one
best
of those.
shop in the world, man. It is class.
Oh, Tiger's addiction.
That's where I got most of my Christmas presents this year.
Yeah, I got loads of gifts there today. But what did I get? I got penis pasta.
You got what?
Penis pasta. I'm scared to try it, I'm not gonna lie. I got like scrapbook things like in the Tiger bag, and I didn't get that from Tiger now. That was from I don't know where Alicia got that. I got a Shrek notebook, and she wrote like "Get Shrek'd" in it. Like I got what else did I got a wee piggy teddy because I love teddies. I have an excessive amount of teddies up here, and I think my mom is picking me up on Friday purely so she could bring Kevin the carrot home. But I will be bringing it back.
Going home Friday? Until Christmas? Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm going to be coming up in January. I don't have anything in January bar assignments now. But I booked my theory test for the 6th, which I've realised I need to start studying for because I don't want to get another 28. Terrible at that. So I'll be up for some of January, and then like I'll go home for the break and then come back up for semester 2.
Yeah, I have loads of shit due in January, so I'm gonna have to do a bit of work over Christmas.
I've got to catch up on as well because I've kind of been.
I'm ridiculously behind. Oh, I'm so behind.
Like I had my critical skills presentation today, which I like kind of got fully ready for today, but I've only did the actual presentation yesterday. Like I kept just putting it off for some reason because I kept going out and spending my money.
Man, I've just been procrastinating like there's no tomorrow recently.
Oh yeah,
And
Like I have
then
a
I
big thing due
suppose
on Friday.
so do I actually have a fucking law, I say, that I pretended to do for like 2 hours.
Oh
I
yes.
Christmas is just so easy to do nothing, and you don't feel bad about it because it's fucking Christmas, like.
Hmm. See, I have like an After Effects like motion design poster, like an animation thing due on Friday. I don't know what time. I think it could be 5 o'clock. So I'm gonna go into the labs tomorrow and get used to the thing and get my project started because I didn't go to the labs because I was so stressed about getting the bus home that I just didn't have time to have
Yeah.
everything ready and actually get time to go to the labs. And I emailed him today out of all days, and he's like, "Oh, I wish you emailed me sooner because I would have got you into the Wednesday classes, but I have like a tutorial at 1 o'clock on Wednesday, and I think that would have clashed with them." So I was like, he was like, "I'm not on campus tomorrow, but you can go in. They should be opened, and then Friday you'll get it all done."
Should we do some Christmas questions? I have some here, some general
Okay.
knowledge questions, and I will quiz you, Kyla.
Yeah, let's not talk about college anymore. It's pain.
So stressful, isn't it?
Too
What
stressful.
day of the year is Christmas Day?
Friday week.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually didn't even know that.
Oh, I think it is. Yeah, because the 23rd, I think, is in a week. And then Christmas Eve. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. When do the 12 days of Christmas start?
Well, you can take it either way. You can take it on the 12th of December. Or, yeah, is it 12th? Or maybe it's the 11th. And you can do it up to Christmas Eve or you can do it up to Christmas Day. But some people start it on the 1st and miss every second day.
Oh.
Do it?
What
Yeah.
happened in the 1914 Christmas Day truce during the First World War? I know about this one.
Oh, didn't they play football on No Man's Land?
Yeah, isn't that class?
That's so funny.
That's mad.
The fact that they just stopped fighting, stopped a war just to play a bit
I know.
of football
But like,
on Christmas
war
Day.
is just such a ridiculous concept. Like,
Yeah.
do you ever think it would be possible for like all humans to just be like, look, lads, let's just cut the shit. Like, we're all the same people. Like, why don't we just all work together to be the best people we can be?
I mean, I'd love to see that.
Yeah, you
Do
would
I
love to.
think it'll be in our generation?
I don't think it'll be any generation.
Yeah, or it'll be like a long, long string
I
of
think it was.
generations. Where
I think it was it Bush, George Bush, or No, Nixon. Was there a Nixon?
Richard Nixon.
One of the American presidents said something ridiculous one time, and they were like, "If aliens came to the world, we'd so quickly put aside our differences." But like,
Uh-huh.
like if there was something else to fear apart from each other, like wouldn't we all just be like, "What are we doing, lads?" It's a weird.
Yeah.
I wonder what it is like.
You need a bit of conflict at times.
Do you reckon?
I'd say so, yeah. I
But
don't
why
know.
do you need
Not
conflict?
for me. I don't want any conflict.
Yeah, yeah.
Other people, go at it. I don't care.
Do you
As
reckon
long
it's
as
an
it doesn't
ego
really.
thing? Like,
Oh, majority of people would love to be the most powerful person in the world.
yeah.
I wouldn't. I don't know about you, but too much pressure. My anxiety would go off the rails.
Oh, stop. Like, and I think that's the reason why there is. Why am I talking about wars? Anyways, go on. I think that's the reason why there is so many wars, because like places like America, like they kind of put all the pressure on one man.
Mm.
You know, maybe Donald isn't that bad. No, he is awful person.
Oh, a bit touchy there.
What do you reckon he does for Christmas? Like,
I don't know.
how does the president of America spend Christmas?
I don't know. It's really hard to
Yeah.
say. I never
Do you reckon
thought
they do
that before.
Santa?
I mean, his youngest son is like, he's younger than us.
Is he?
Yeah, I
I
think.
didn't know he had. Does he have a baby? But baby child.
No, well, not a baby child.
Who's the president? Christmas. Sorry, I'm
Aaron
very
George.
interested to see what this is.
Yeah, he 2006. He's younger than my sister. Like,
Oh, oh, he definitely doesn't believe in Santa.
no, probably. I wouldn't even be surprised if he ever got Santa.
That would be a stressful household.
Oh, do you ever see the videos of Trump dancing?
Yes,
Hilarious.
man. There's just so many outrageous Trump things. I know it's such a
Uh,
monotonous subject, but like, how is he the president? Like,
uh, I was shocked that he didn't get it again.
yeah, so was I. Actually, to be honest.
I was like, oh, I thought he would have had it. Like it's
Yeah,
not that I wanted him to have it. It's I was like convinced he was going to end up getting it.
so was I. To be honest.
Like it made sense. Well, it didn't make sense, but it's just the way how things work in America. I was like, you wouldn't be shocked.
No, not at all. And
No.
especially there was a lot of talk from like about the silent majority. Do you remember that thing?
Yeah.
Because that the idea that people were ashamed to say they support Trump, so the polls were going to be wrong.
Oh yeah.
But that didn't turn out to be true. And
Mm.
I think Biden's pretty much in there. All of his lawsuits seem to get laughed at.
Yeah.
That
Trump just
wasn't
needs to.
too long ago, was it?
Hmm?
That election.
It was just over a month ago now.
Jesus, lad, time flies. What Christmas like?
Yeah. This year, it had moments where it dragged. Then it had moments where you're like, how is it this? Like,
Oh
how
no,
is it Christmas? But I think I have all my Christmas stuff bought. Might buy a few more bits and bobs.
I'm gonna go back in shopping somewhere. I want to buy more stuff.
Yeah, see, hopefully, if Mom picks me up, I'll get to go down to like the range and all again. I love the range.
Yeah,
So
I
fun.
actually bought some decorations from my room in the range.
Ooh.
It's class.
I
You could
love-
just walk around for ages.
Oh, stop. I got a wee, that's what I'm rattling right now. I have a wee Christmas tree. Wee tinsel one. It's cute.
What have I got to talk about? My 11-year Christmas tree nearly broke yesterday.
Why just have it outside? I seen that and I was like, what are they doing?
'Cause I don't know. I don't know. Like, it was. It's just so portable. I still can't get over the fact there's a 6 foot Christmas tree for sale in your local Tesco for €11. Like,
But it's a bit of a tragic Christmas tree, if we're being honest.
yeah, oh, it's awful.
You see why it's that price, like.
I know it's pretty terrible, but we move nonetheless.
Yeah, it adds a bit of excitement.
Um,
Anything else we can talk about?
I don't know. We should really get better at scripting our podcast, shouldn't we?
See, we have that. You know the way I did the thing on the stories where I asked on people's opinion on
Yeah.
private
Oh,
stories.
we have. No, but we shouldn't. We should dedicate like a dive in podcast to that idea.
Yeah,
Maybe the
I
first
want
one
to get
back after
someone
Christmas.
on.
Pardon?
I want to get someone from another college to come on and join
Yeah, I'd
us.
love that as well. I really would love that.
So anyone listening, the 3 people that are, if you're in college that is in Maynooth, send us a DM,
Please do.
please.
I have. Well, we have a few questions. Big
Yeah,
question, and I'm surprised at how many people say they're not gonna. Are you gonna take the vaccine?
say it will, you know.
Hook it to my veins, man.
Sure, I'm I'm not scared that it's not going to work or anything like that, or like I'm not scared of the possibility that happen. I don't have any allergies, so I won't be affected in that way because I know people who have allergies
Yeah.
have reacted to the virus. But I've
There
been
was some
following a lad in England.
Oh,
Hmm?
that the Scottish nurse on TikTok, was that it?
No, it's an Indian doctor I think I'm following, but he's in the UK.
I'm following some Scottish guy that got the vaccine. I think he's due for his second dose next week. But
Yeah, it's name of the lad that I'm following.
they seem
And
grand.
he was saying that like his arm was a bit sore the following day, but that was really the height of it for him.
Yeah.
But so like it could be starting to roll out like in the next week or so, I think.
Yeah. I was
Like, that's
surprised.
mad. Like I hope everything is kind of gone by April. Like we're back to normal in a way. Because I want
I
to have
reckon it
a
will.
no more COVID-19 for my birthday. I'm really proud of that.
They have I think they're saying all the vulnerable people should be vaccinated by March the latest. I think that's what I read on the schedule. I can't remember. And they only need 70% of the population to be, what's the word? Is it immunized?
Immunization.
Yeah,
Don't know how
for
to
like
pronounce it. Something like that.
so like festivals are looking good. Like,
I mean, Harry Styles had to postpone again, but I'm hoping for the
did he
late.
reschedule?
Yeah, he asked her. He was like, "I'm going to postpone the tour again." And I'll
For when?
actually me and Aaron were meant to go in April this year, but then he postponed it to March next year. But now with the vaccine only being rolled out, like not everywhere will be safe until after like March and all. So fingers crossed for like October, Harry Styles, please come.
Definitely October. Definitely.
I just really wanted to see that man again. He was beautiful when I seen him.
Was he good performer?
Oh,
What's
see, it was a very last minute decision.
Like,
I went for free and it was very last minute. Like the day off, we had school and one of the girls texted into the group chat and he's like, "Oh, I have 2 spare Harry Styles tickets. Do you just want to come?
That's mad.
Does anyone want to go?" And because I gave up a chance to go to Niall Horan, and I was like, "I'm going to Harry Styles."
Was
So I went.
Was Sign of the Times out?
Yeah, that was that tour.
Oh, that's like.
I wish I appreciated it more because that's my favorite Harry Styles album. I know he has 2, but that one would be my favorite one out of the
What's the
2.
name of the album?
It was Harry Styles one. Or well, it was just Harry Styles.
And then that's just a track of it. That's a tune. I love that song.
Oh, you need to give the full album a listen. There's some Ever Since New York, From the Dining Table. Oh,
I don't know what it was, to be honest. I was reluctant to listen to him because of who he is, to be honest. But I'm past that. Yeah, I'm past that stage I'm past the stage of not liking things because they're popular. So
yeah.
I've genuinely been meaning to give him a listen, especially because you love him so much. I'm like, oh, he must be.
Oh, he's like I haven't listened to like barely any of. I have One Direction. I've only listened to Harry Styles and Niall Horan because they're the type of music I like. I don't really like the style of music the other 3 have branched out into.
Zayn had a good one. He had a Take It Off or something. That was a good track. Do you know that one?
Probably do, but see, I was reluctant to listen to Zayn because I was low-key salty he left. And I just never actually went and listened to him.
And what about like Pillow Talk? That was a massive song as well.
Oh yeah, but that went through me after a while. It was just so played, and you're like, oh my fucking god, stop. Yeah. Well, for me anyway. But
he's a cool dude.
Oh Jesus Christ! I didn't realize it. Just 2 things came in there from the YouTube comments. One was at 25 past.
Jesus.
And like that.
Oh, interesting.
Jack, I'm assuming Jack was on about when we were on about the musical and when I rapped, and that's how I got Aaron. It wasn't when he sang, it was when I rapped that song. And then we got one to Aaron there as well.
Yeah, I think she was saying that on Christmas Trump smokes a fat one with the boys.
Huh?
I think that's what she was saying.
Ah, okay, maybe, yeah.
Makes sense.
Oh, also, can we just briefly touch on the fact that Jessie left Little Mix? Because that actually shocked me. Because I was
Yeah.
a big Little Mix fan in their earlier years. Like, I was a full-on, like, fangirl.
Jeez, man.
I like it's still it's I thinking about it, I'm like, whoa. And then I was going through TikTok earlier, right? This is really funny because it's from Liam Payne. Liam Payne, bro, like he's just a TikToker now at this stage.
Is he?
He well
These
he's
are
not
the
a
people.
TikToker as such. But like
How are
there
the X Factor people? Like, what are they up to now? Harry Styles is doing class. Who
like the
else?
likes of Wagner and Chico.
Who are they?
Do you not remember Wagner?
I'll give them a googly.
But what you call it? Yeah, no, I was going through TikTok and Liam Payne, he must have been live on Instagram or something, and someone like recorded it, and he goes like, I think someone must have commented like, "Oh, what do you think about Jesse leaving Little Mix or something?" And he was like, "Oh, shit, oh yeah, Little Mix, there's loads of drama going on there or something." Like one of them zaned out, and I was like, "Oh my god, he did not just say that."
And what?
Zaned out. He was like, "Oh,
Zayn.
one of them zaned out." I was like, "Mm."
Good man, B.
And then he was like, "Okay, no, in all seriousness," and then started talking about it. But I was like, I never thought. But
Just
anyway,
imagine being like one, like, don't know. Just imagine being in a boy band or something.
yeah, probably be a vibe. To be fair,
Yeah. But I remember I was saying to you last night, like, obviously it is detrimental on their mental health and all, but is the money not worth it?
I'd say you reach a point where you're like, here, it's either it's better because that could have driven them off to like completely bad end where they just don't want to be alive anymore if they kept doing what they were doing. Because that has happened with celebrities now. Fame gets to
So
them in a
many,
bad way.
so many celebrities.
Mm. Like, yeah, you do get a lot of money in it, but is it worth it in the end? Like, you want to be
The
doing
money,
something you enjoy, and if you're getting too much, like Jessie Nelson was getting so much hate on her men. Like, I watched her documentary last year, and it was so sad, like how bad it was then, and she only left now.
yeah.
Like, she was taking a break, and then she made the decision to actually leave to better her mental health. Like, if that was me, I'd probably like, yeah, you'd have to pluck up the courage to be like, here, I need to actually get my life back on track
Yeah.
to feel like it's worth living rather than just doing things because there's great money in it and something like
She was
that.
lucky because, in a sense, she got a good end of the deal. Like, she made the money, she made the career, and now she's fixing herself.
Mm,
And Jesus, there's been so many celebrities that didn't get to do that.
yeah,
It's
like it's good that she knew when to stop.
it's bittersweet, like,
Yeah,
it really is.
like from the day that she was in Little Mix, she was just flooded with the hate, and the rest of them didn't get half as much as she did.
Why was that?
And it was just because her body was different. Stuff
Jesus.
like that. I was like, here, cop yourself on at this stage. But yeah. Anywho,
We're closing in on an hour. We'll begin to wrap up now.
yeah, may as well.
I might have one more question we can answer briefly. I don't know. I don't even know if we do, to be honest.
Okay. Say for the new year, actually, we should change what time we do this show because it's hard to do it on a
Later in the
certain like.
week, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'll
Is it
see what
Wednesday?
shows are actually going on as well on the Mars FM YouTube channel.
Yeah,
But we
'cause
might
we
try to
don't.
figure out something better.
And then we should definitely try and sort for someone to come on as well. Anyone who
Yeah,
wants to come on. You don't have to be interested.
comment down
Because
below.
everyone's interested.
I'll put up a thing on the Instagram again and be like, oh, reply to this if you're ever interested in coming on, or I'll do like polls like, would you be interested in coming on the show in the new year? And then if we get answers, then the person who seems most interested, we'll put them on first. I know my brother wants to go on it so bad for some reason.
Come on, lad. Come on.
Oh, we've hit now with that.
Right, we wrap it up. So
yeah, we may as well.
Because I don't have control of the stream.
Oh yeah, I'll end the broadcast.
Okay,
whenever.
perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks to those who came and joined us and listened. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this slightly Christmas special, slightly going completely off topic.
Christmas enough, okay. we talked about Christmas enough to qualify, so.
Yeah. We hope everyone has a nice 2-week break, or however long your break is if you don't have exams in January. I know me, I don't, but I just have 2 assignments due. So basically I will have a month off for Christmas.
Rub it in.
Gotta love doing a really, basically CSV, but in a different font. Anyway, yeah, sure. See you
Happy
soon,
Christmas,
Glenn. Happy Christmas. Pity you didn't actually get to see you before you went from Maynooth. Hopefully, when you go in January to move out.
Yeah.
You are still moving out. Don't move out. Don't do it. Alright. I don't like ending this. It's so weird.
I'll just end it. Good luck, lads.
Okay, bye-bye. Happy Christmas.